Yeah, good evening, everybody. This is a project which we had done. I'm showcasing this project, which is for the Tata Group of companies, one of the Tata Group of companies for Tata Motor Finance. And this office is in HC Dinshaw building in Horniman Circle, which is building was constructed in 1863 in British era. So this was an old building, which is the heritage building in South Mumbai. And this office specifically was selected by Tata Motors top management because they wanted to have this office near to their Tata Group main office, HU, which is Bombay House, which is in Fort. So this office is about 200 meters from there. And this is the office area prior to we did the execution. So the top areas was the office areas, then the entrance lobby, then we had one conference room area and the terrace. Now coming to the entrance lobby, yeah. And being this an old heritage building about 160 years old, we had a lot of challenges while doing the work because we had to keep in mind the old structure, the slabs, the toilet blocks, to leakage areas or any other factors what to be considered in all these things. And during our discussion with the directors and the managing chairman, we finally concluded that we will design this office with respect to the heritage taste only. So it will not be a contemporary office, which normally is the taste now. And being for the all top management, we designed it in a such a way by using all the thick veneers, Italian marble flooring, Italian cladding for their signages for the entrance lobby. So this was the entrance when you enter the office, and this was creating like a dead partition. So what we do, as per the Tata Group companies, Jamshedji Tata and JRD Tata picture needs to be there in each and every office. So we created a niche for them. And the chairman was he is a follower of Ganpati. So we wanted to have one Ganpati idol also. So we created this partition in such a way where it doesn't look a dead partition also, and which gives all the requirement as per there. So this was the dead partition which parallelly continues to the cabins, which have been double glazed for their soundproofing. And the right side would be the secretaries who would be sitting in that area. Here we had given a use of carpet for aesthetic and look and for the sound absorption also. So here also we tried to use the heavy look table which were used during the olden days to complement the heritage building and the conceptual work we were doing. So we had given this with a rosewood and a teak veneer combination. Now this was the boardroom which we had designed. Here the main prima facie in the boardroom was their video conferencing facility, which they normally use for all their across the pan India or abroad companies for their offices. So keeping in mind the factor of the lighting, we had used a direct and indirect lighting over here, which during the board meetings were on, you can use the direct light where you can get sufficient illumination and the lux levels also. And while doing the VC, we had given an indirect light concept also, where that the person who's sitting on the other side will not get the reflection of the lights when the video conferencing is on. So that was the concept which we had made over here. Plus, we had given some additional settings also, moreover than the directors who would be coming and sitting. So the sofas we have given behind the chairs. Then we had got this ready-made niches because of the old structure. The width of the walls were about 24 inches. So we got a depth of about 12 to 13 inches of the niches, which we converted into the art for keeping the artifacts. If you see over here, we had given again a logo of Tata and Tata Motor Finance behind the chair, because we wanted that whenever there is a video conferencing on with their own offices or with their channel partners or any MNCs companies, so they will be able to see the Tata logo and the name whenever the VC is on. So that was the concept which we had given it over here. And then we had created a small pantry for them. So where we had done the stone cladding, then we had a standing table where you can have a coffee, or they can use as a buffet counter also, and a sitting counter also. Yeah, so this was the terrace. We made some pergolas or the gazebo created so that they can unwind over here in the evenings, or they can have some tea breaks, coffee breaks, or they can sometimes they conduct interviews also in the open air. Here we had used a lot of elements like the floor deck, then the gazebo, pine wood structure, then the outdoor furniture, planters, then hanging lights and some wall bracket lights also. So in the evenings, if they want to have their small get together also, so they can do it over here. Yeah, thanks. That was my work.